Scientists have confirmed that today's major air pollution, the air that millions of people in cities breathe, is cancer-causing. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, says this air is a leading environmental cause of cancer death. Of nitrogen oxides, nitric oxide and dioxide are the most dangerous byproducts of combustion in automobile engines and fossil fuel power plants. They can cause nausea, irritated eyes and nose, fluid buildup in lungs, swelling of the throat, and reduced oxygen intake. Environmental campaigners in countries with massively growing economies say the fast pace of motorization using dirty technology and dirty fuels translates into accelerating death rates and suffering.
We are destroying the cycle of a life that was given to us. All living matter is linked. Water, air, soil, trees. The world's magic is right in front of our eyes. Listen to me, please. You're like me, a Homo sapiens, a wise human. Life, a miracle in the universe, appeared around 4 billion years ago, and we humans, only 200,000 years ago. Yet we have succeeded in disrupting the balance that is so essential to life. Listen carefully to this extraordinary story, which is yours, and decide what you want to do with it. Our Earth relies on a balance in which every being has a role to play and exists only through the existence of another being. A subtle, fragile harmony that is easily shattered. After 180,000 nomadic years, and thanks to a more clement climate, humans settled down. They no longer depended on hunting for survival. They chose to live in wet environments that abounded in fish, game, and wild plants, there where land, water, and life combine. But after relying on muscle power for so long, humankind found a way to tap into the energy buried deep in the earth. Faster and faster. In the last 60 years, the Earth's population has almost tripled, and over 2 billion people have moved to the cities. The number of cars is almost equal to the number of inhabitants. Here, energy puts on a fantastic show every night. The automobile has become the symbol of comfort and progress. If this model were followed by every society, the planet wouldn't have 900 million vehicles as it does today, but 5 billion.
If you're in an area of bad pollution or a freeway or a busy road, you're inhaling nitric oxides, carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and if it's diesel, there are particulate matter which not only goes in your system, but goes in your lungs, your organs, and in your cells.
Faster and faster. The more the world develops, the greater its thirst for energy. Everywhere, machines dig, bore, and rip from the earth the pieces of stars buried in its depths since its creation. Minerals. Our oil tankers are getting bigger and bigger. Our energy requirements are constantly increasing. We try to power growth like a bottomless oven that demands more and more fuel. Transport, industry, deforestation, agriculture. Our activities release gigantic quantities of carbon dioxide. Without realizing it, molecule by molecule, we have upset the Earth's climatic balance. Under the effect of global warming, the ice cap has lost 40% of its thickness in 40 years. Its surface area in the summer shrinks year by year. It could disappear in the summer months by 2030. Some say 2015. Our ecosystem doesn't have borders. Wherever we are, our actions have repercussions on the whole Earth. The atmosphere of our planet is an indivisible whole. It is an asset we share. All that we have just seen is a reflection of human behavior. We have shaped the Earth in our image. We have very little time to change. How can this century carry the burden of 9 billion human beings if we refuse to be called to account for everything we alone have done? We know that the solutions are there today. We all have the power to change. So what are we waiting for?
The 100% electric Nisan Leaf. Innovation for the planet. Innovation for all.
In the not too distant future, most gas stations are going to look exactly like this one, abandoned. You know why? The 2011 Nisan Leaf, the world's first mass-produced battery electric vehicle. You get about 100 miles of range on one charge, and a charge can take anywhere from half an hour to about 20 hours, depending on how empty and exactly what form of charging you use. You'll be able to look on your monitor, know exactly where you're at, what kind of range you have, and where the nearest recharging station is.
What if you could drive the future today? What if you could check on your car from your phone and switch on the air conditioning remotely? What if you could drive with zero emissions and you never had to stop for gas again, ever? What if you could top up your car on your lunch break? What if your everyday car was an electric car?
In the future, complete mobility for people and goods will continue to grow in importance. Making this mobility environmentally sustainable is one of the challenges of our times. In the search for a sustainable solution, electricity generated from renewable energy sources is one of the keys to success. Green electromobility is clean, quiet, and efficient, and therefore sustainable. Refueling a car is simple today, and electrical charging will just be as simple, but the technical possibilities will be even greater. On public streets and parking areas, various charging models will be developed based on operator needs.
What if everything ran on gas? Then again, what if everything didn't? The 100% electric, zero gas Nissan Leaf. Innovation for the planet, innovation for all.